feel it in here now. The first step, tell somebody the first step is you have to have a clear vision. Tell somebody you have to have clear vision. You can't see men as trees and think you're going, oh, y'all ain't hearing me. You can't see men as trees and think that somehow you're going to do a great work for God. You have to have a clear vision. Somebody say, yes, Lord. And because God wants you to have clear vision, the Bible said that God said, let there be light. And there was light. Now, I got some questions and some answers. How in the world can God say, let there be light? Oh, y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't going nowhere with me. How can he say, let there be light, when 1 Timothy 6:16 tells us that God dwells in a light which no man can approach unto? So God dwells in light. Y'all ain't gonna hear me. Y'all ain't hearing me. Daniel 2:22 says that he knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth with him. So how could God say, let there be light? And the reason he could say, let there be light, is not that he was creating the light, he was sharing the light. He said, I see your darkness, so I'm gonna take what's with me and put it with y'all ain't nobody talking in here. Tell somebody, I need his light. Tell somebody again, I need his light. I can't afford to stay in darkness, so I need God to give me some light. Literally, God said, I can't just do it. I can't just speak it and let something happen. He said, I've got to do it myself. Somebody say, yes, Lord. Now then, we go to the next principle. How did God get the light that was with him in the earth before it was formed? Ask somebody, that tells them that's a good question. Well, Psalm 119 and 130 said that the entrance of thy word giveth light. Y'all ain't. The entrance of his word gives light. So when his word comes in, light comes in. Is anybody hearing me? I did some study on this and I found out something phenomenal. I found out, number one, that light travels in waves. And when it travels in the waves, a wave scientifically is nothing more than an oscillation, come on in here, that travels through a medium, moving energy from one place to another. So whenever God begins to speak, he said, I've got to take the energy, I've got to take the power and move it from this place to another. So the light that came in the earth already existed because it traveled in a wave. But then I did some more research and found out that there is a phenomenon in physics called sonoluminescence. This literally is the emission of light that comes in bursts from an implosion of bubbles in a liquid when it is excited by sound. Ain't nobody talking in here. Meaning that sound, when it connects with the water, can produce light. So God had to let the water cover the earth so that when he spoke and said, let there be light, that the oscillation of his word would hit the water and cause the light to come forth. Y'all ain't nobody gonna talk.
Keep holding on. Ooh, yeah. I'll keep holding on. Gotta keep holding on. Time is filled with true transition. Not of earth and move can stand. Not of earth and move.